Hello guys, welcome to my channel once again. My name is Abdurrahman. Today I'm going to show you how to apply to Chinese government scholarship in the South China University of Technology. This is one of the best universities in China you can ever get admitted into. It is located in one of the biggest and most commercial cities of China. And the acceptance rate of this university is almost 70%, implying that if you satisfy all the admission requirements and you submit all the application documents, you have 70% chances of getting selected for full scholarship under Chinese government scholarship. So let's get started to see how to go about this. We have these links that I will drop in the description section. So first of all, we start with the prospectus. Let's click on the prospectus to see the application procedure for this university. So let's start with application procedure. This is a detailed procedure for the application. So first of all, they say you log onto this website. When you log onto this website, you create an account. After creating an account, you fill all the personal information, upload all documents, and then after that, it takes 7 to 14 working days to process. The admission committee will look into your documents, their authenticity, and whether or not they have satisfied the admission requirements. So after that, now they will issue you, after 10 days, they will process your electronic JW 202 or 201 as the case may be. However, this procedure I think is not for scholarship students, it's for self-funded. For scholarship student, it takes more than this time to process everything. However, the procedure is the same, but the time frame is a little different. For scholarship student, it takes more than this time to process everything and finalize the successful applicants. So here is the checklist of the documents required of you to apply for this university. So we have the passport, we have HSK certificate for Chinese medium or English certificate for English programs. We have the high school or living certificate only for foundation students. And for undergraduate students, it is required of you to submit diploma and transcripts. So for master and PhD students, you are required to provide your bachelor's, diploma and transcripts. That is your certificate, your degree certificate and transcripts. And also for PhD applicants, you are required to submit your master's degree and transcripts. You are required to provide two recommendation letters from professors or associate professors of your previous university, and then personal statement or study plan or research proposal, that is for masters and PhD students. And even undergraduate students, they are required to provide personal statement. Then pre-acceptance letter, you have to contact supervisor in advance and you discuss about your research. Your supervisor has to issue you an acceptance letter to apply for this university. And also foreigner physical exam, you need this form signed by a physician or a medical doctor, and then a portrait. That is any ordinary picture, or let's say passport photograph. So you need it also to apply in the system. So this is the detailed procedure of how to go about it. And here also they said some students need to submit the non-criminal check notarized by Chinese embassy and personal resume or submit financial certificate, and specific requirements will be notified by email. Yeah, you need to get this non-criminal certificate also to apply in the system. So this is little about the application documents. You can log onto this website by yourself to read carefully about the application documents and the checklist. So this is the supervisor's acceptance letter. This is the letter that is required of you to submit, which indicates consent of a supervisor to accept you into his research group. You can see after contacting a professor about your research, if he agrees to supervise you, if he agrees to accept you as his student, he will issue this acceptance letter to you signed. So this is where he will write your name, your passport number, your nationality, school, major, and degree level, master's or PhD. And he will write his name, his email, and telephone number for them to verify his information. So if a professor agrees to supervise you, to take you as his student, he will give you this letter signed and stamped, and then you upload this letter in the application system. So this is about this supervisor's pre-acceptance letter. Now let's see how to get this supervisor. So there's a link here for supervisors list. When you click on the list, all these links I will drop them in the comment in the description box. So these are different schools and the supervisors list of different schools. Let's take one of these schools as an example. So which one should we take? Okay, let's take computer science and engineering. These are the professors that are under this school and are ready to accept postgraduate students into their research groups. So you can take any of these professors and then start to send cold email. However, make sure you take a professor whose research direction is in line or is the same as your research direction or your research interest for master's students that have not started research yet. Okay, as you can see, this professor has a research interest in computational intelligence, machine learning, and agent-based modeling and simulation. If any of this is your research direction or your research interest, then you can start to email this professor about supervision. You can send him a cold email asking for his consent to join his research group. So you can read some of the professor's papers, at least to have an idea about what he is working on, so that you can discuss well with him about your future research. So this is it. This is about this professor Zhang Jinghui. So you mustn't send cold email to only one professor. You can take as many professors as possible to increase your chances of getting selected. Because some professors will ignore your message, so you have to send to many professors. And don't send a generic email. You have to send an email according to every supervisor's research direction and works. Like I said earlier, you have to read some of the supervisors, some of the professors' publications and see what he is working on. This is another professor whose research interest is computer architecture, autonomous driving, big data storage, and cloud computing. Also, if this is your research direction or your research interest, you can send him a cold email and discuss about his research. about your research. I mean, so this is about these supervisors and how to get a potential supervisor. So after getting all this, the next thing you do is to okay, after successfully getting supervisor and you have all your application documents ready to apply, the next thing you do is to click on the application link, which is this. The application link is this. You click on the application link, which I will also drop in the description box, and then you create an account. You register. This is normal registration. When you register, you will now be sent a verification email. When you receive that verification email, you log in, and after logging in, you fill the form. It is as easy as so it is very easy to log in and apply in the system. So I already have an account because this is my alma mater. This is the university I obtained my master's degree. So this is about this. Thank you very much for listening. If you are happy and you are interested in similar videos, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also like and share with your friends.